as a sub.
Back onto Nuke, of course, exactly where Chopper and Co. started off this shebang. Alexi goes down outdoors, so man advantage still for the defense. Chopper in the ramp room. He can work around, but the bomb's still on Patsy outdoors. So very disjointed at the moment, Team Spirit. Nice gush, that'll keep Rez timid, I think. And if you've got Rez cut off, that's one thing. But there are so many layers to this where config
from the CT side, but it's the absolute correct read.
Rez, that's clean.
Wow.
So clean. Brolin gonna do the exact same thing. Just pop ahead from the side of control stairs. And so I feel like a very majority of Team Spirit. But Rez looks like he wants to challenge off the flash. Double push. CT's ambitious, opportunistic, and unsuccessful. Could have been something great there. We saw the T's kind of scramble for a second, but it looks like the better weapons come out on top of the gunfights. And so Team Spirit shooting for that T-side round win early.
Yeah, but at this point, there's enough utility to shove him out of this spot. He misses his maybe one chance to get a clean one. And I'm thinking we actually don't see a smoke here available for the T side, so maybe open lines for Hedrick.
Still waiting for his chance.
And they aren't committing just yet.
He's got a pistol in front of him. Rez, what? Oh, doesn't clear close left despite Magix having just shot a bullet. So he knew somebody was in there. But bomb gets dropped by Brolin's vent push. Hedrick has still yet to show his hand. Now he's been found out, but that bomb, Brolin still just playing all around it, and they do manage to grab it and head back upstairs.
Oh, how'd they find this gap?
And Chopper is getting ever closer, so close that he manages the headshot last second, right before Hedrick could have had a chance to fight back.
Стоп, стоп! Досмотри до конца! Что лучше? Взять CSGO Prime за 1000 рублей в Steam или за 100 рублей на LOL Steam? Я думаю, выбор очевиден. LOL Steam — это честный и безопасный сайт, где ты сможешь найти дешевые аккаунты по любым играм.
This smoke right here outside of Squeaky and try to connect it to the back site. Hedrick is a very good angle to take this fight, but the bomb can get planted in the smoke sometimes.
He's got some good angles to work with. Oh, but now they know he's here. Still manages the headshot. It's brought back by Siren. Crosses back over towards Dark. Ooh, Config finds the headshot, and now the only portion of this bomb site is Wonderful in the dark corner. Second player back over towards Control. If that Control player catches those kills, then suddenly Wonderful feels a little less pressure in this situation. Config falls down onto the site, smokes off bomb. Rez is looking for this trade frag back on Magix late. It's a tap towards bomb, activates Wonderful. Rez knows where this last person is, and Wonderful's feeling this bit of a panic as weapons get swapped and traded. But of course, he lands that final shot and gives Spirit number 4.
A real calm from Wonderful, and I think from Rez's POV, it looked like he actually could have got out to the front of ramp.
Effortless. Ooh, Config with the secret peek, well timed, and doesn't get traded. There was 2 more players there alongside Siren. Now, with the bomb. So, very awkward situation to try and get that one back with. They're going to have to use these flashes. And... okay, it's frozen. There's a bunch of things going on. Slowly but surely, we'll cast off the player health bars. There we have it. Patsy's all that's remaining now. What did we miss? Looks like Alexi picked up 2 kills with the AWP on the cross. I see corpses shut down outside this time. Just relying on the smoke spam damage instead. Oh, Hedrick will find Magix.
Big one. Brolin's doing good on getting tags early too, so at least they're getting the information with kills. Oh. Well, that's actually, they need to keep Squeaky smoke to make it seem like he could come back up, but can't pick up the vent.
Ooh, nice shot from Wonderful, point blank. Chopper waiting. Oh, the headshot. Down goes Rez. Taken from the top of the hut, push out from Alexi. It's a 2 versus 1, but it's Wonderful in a clutch. And the bomb can be grabbed as Alexi just peels back into heaven, make sure that he doesn't give up the 1v1.
There are interesting options here for Wonderful. I mean, even ramp isn't out of the question, just because of the amount of time left over. And this is the one problem coming back. Squeaky, he does come for the duel. knows it's going to be held, but isn't quick enough.
Tap into the inconsistencies. See if he can climb that board. Right now, Patsy with door blown off has an early angle, decides to try and push out. Good amount of damage. Rez will find the first one. Flash comes out. That was k0NFIG flashing through main, blinding his teammate behind the vent, but at least here, k0NFIG ready to body block to take the fights for him.
That was awesome. So much help here from Nip. And I think they spent the last couple of rounds expanding towards outside, and now they've done so well with Roland getting a kill outside, with the spots coming, head trick getting opening frags. Now they could actually clamp down the idea of shutting down their upper problem.
And suddenly, here.
Yeah, they're cautious, but they're not. They also make the audible again.
Ooh, this could get weird. Oh, Brolin, one more bullet, and Magix just gets taken out of the deep corner, and then Wonderful allows that exit. Headtrick was also looking to get into the fight. We had 3 attackers here from NIP, just trying to pop into lobby at different timings from different angles.
I think Nip have the perfect read on this, right? They see outside, they entertain it, but they're not worried as much about it. And it looks like a fake from Spirit where they're just trying to pull those rotations downstairs. But look at the CTs, all in great spots to deal with the upstairs hit.
Then Roland, top hut, adds another to the tally here, and it feels like Spirit are maybe getting a little stringy.
Yeah.
Seen no trade frags, I've seen nothing but individual deaths, individual gunfights, and Siren pushed to the 1v4. These kills the mini player, knows that Brolin was up top and hasn't heard him move. So we should be on high alert for this one. Oh, nice snap up, and still takes minimal amounts of damage for that. Because of the blue box, the wallbang keeps him above 50. He taps once. Ooh, woof, gets more on Alexi. Could have been a phenomenal clutch. Props to Siren for getting halfway through.
Getting someone into secret if you can do it for free, no matter what else you do. This is what Electronic used to do on Navi every round, no matter what. Oh, he tries to shut it down, but that's a kill.
Not just the kill, a potential cross. That's what they wanted, some secret play. Head trick about to get tested here on ramp.
Oh, man. Looks like they might be reading into this correctly. Again, double up on ramp. Now, normally you would cross someone's secret to combine with a ramp hit, but since they killed that guy, okay. They walk it back. 3 players very low, but still 3v5. Alexi can call the damage. Head trick, I think he wishes he had a rifle in this spot.
Sure.
But he makes a committed rotation upstairs just in time. And he might be hard to dislodge from here.
Lexi B could go huge.
Good rotations here from Nip.
Him versus Siren for the first one. And that's clean enough to continue to tear them up. And
35 seconds.
Tough spot now.
Oh, and Hendrix inside a hut.
Which gives him an excellent fallback, which lets him post back up, and already wary of Mini, but at 25 seconds, what's the play? Chopper, he's going to start sprinting down to the B site. The bomb is currently on Wonderful, and he's looking to entry in from ramp where there is no resistance. Rez is going to have his hands full, and Chopper gets the headshot. Rez now, chance to stop bomb, but he's got to be careful because there's another player here, low HP, and so he just pushes aside Magix. It needs to be a commitment on the plant. Alexi on the other side of this.
Oh, he got him.
Rez, nice and clean.
What a clip off. Well done
NIP.
from Rez. Yeah, and like you said, Chopper found the one way they could try to win the round, but if the CTs don't move at all, they might be getting into the site before it's safe to get in there from the ramp. Okay, now they're moving in. But look how dangerous it is for Alexi.
Could and should have already been dead. Nice peek out from Wonderful. That's just going to leave NIP completely pushed out of this bomb site. Headtrick will be lucky to survive at this point.
They didn't really play their numbers advantage right there. Coming into the final 2 rounds, Headtrick will grab one, but we're already in a saving position. And again, what I'm talking about is Alexi getting into that spot, like realizing it's lower, but at that point of the round, it was 5v4. They had no more fights outside. k0NFIG could have called a smoke cross. Nice counter to this position. So, but Rez is worried about outside as well, so there's a chance he gets overstressed and looks in the wrong direction.
Deep peek again. Roland going to catch a player in the corner. Excellent half from him now, 15-9. Flash for the re-aggression. We've got to bounce back. Wonderful Siren nearly dead, but at least they are still kicking.
Yeah, eyes on Rez again.
Double ops still within this play.
Also sort of watching for the vent drop. It's not out of the question here for Team Spirit.
But there could be a peek at the close blue box. They pop out. Oh, they clear res. They get past Alexi's angle. He peeks out from heaven. Easy cleanup there, vincere, but it's a wonderful chance at a clutch. And Headtrick ready to come up that vent. Wonderful to the back of the site. It's safe. He has to commit. And Headtrick gonna burn him into the open. That Molotov, it's not gonna find him. Just a little bit of health. And Headtrick's looking for it with that AWP, so unconfirmed damage. He's going to the top of hut. If he misses this first shot, oh, he doesn't react. Wonderful must not have seen it. And Headtrick will capitalize. One shot, one chance, and one last round for NIP to take away. A 3-round lead before their T-side starts. Whether or not that 3-round lead can be maintained, and they are going to go fast. Straight out the hut, hit by a nade, and gets still in with kills. Headtrick, nice double headshot. It's a man advantage for NIP, and a smoke towards main. So all looking good.
That was nice, man. The trades in from Headtrick were extraordinary. Made good space with them. And I leave that half thinking good thoughts about NIP. I think their CT side at first, I was a little bit doubtful. I was thinking, oh, Spirit are getting a little bit too much off these really rambunctious rounds, but they were able to slow this crazy team down and start to win off of what looked like just good positioning and rotations.
Ooh, Alexi lurking. Immense damage versus Alexi V, with fire at his feet as well. 45 to the clock. Roland burned back from the corner. Hut player on high alert. Nice angle here from Magix. That's going to catch him off guard. Trade potential, but not taken away. Magix given an escape route. 30 seconds now. And NIP feeling the pressure from this constant prodding out of Magix. Buns flash. Chopper loses his angle. Magic's gonna pick up another kill. I mean, just stopping them at every point on this attempt to get down into the B site. Headtrick distracted by him. Bomb offered onto the control panel. Solid round for Spirit by way of Boris.
Yeah, it's Team Spirit who are a player down. Oh, he's pushing. Okay, this might be the move.
Sees the players in the back line. K0NFIG gets the recovery. Felt like if K0NFIG got peak point blank, he was done for. K0NFIG not only saves Rez from dying.
He just felt so uncomfortable, and there was no op to help him.
We see NIP jump on top of that chance. Magic's trying to get ahead of this, but the thing is that they're already downstairs.
Yeah, they ran it.
They didn't waste a moment, and now Wonderful, 8 and 12 so far on the map. Last time he was here trying to do anything, he was pressured by Util on both sides of the ramp entry. And yet again, it looks likely Roland hunting from above, but Magic's very quick rotate. We just saw him over towards Garage, comes into the ramp room, saves Wonderful from getting blasted out by Brolin. And NIP, despite having numbers advantage, are still just slowly working into this site. They're planting in the back of it. Nice clean kill from Siren. Doubles down. Alexi B dropped off of it, but here comes Rez. Low health. Siren's got another, and we're into the clutch. K0NFIG looking for his impact in this map, and this would be the perfect time to do it, to keep that round count doubled over Spirit. But it's versus Magix, and he goes ahead to tap that bomb. K0NFIG doesn't bite down.
We have a smoke down or not?
I don't know.
Oh, no tap.
There it is. And K0NFIG can just take a quick little peek.
Oh, he took the farther angle away.
Flash for the next one. Magic's going for the wide swing. Time is of the essence. And even though K0NFIG can't get his kill, he at least pulled him off that bomb.
Wow. They do that for 14 rounds. And Nip, man, they even though they got Brolin taken out on that round.
Gets put in position. Wonderful, not able to go for that red peak. Chopper smoked off and just missed the timing by a second. I feel like K0NFIG's going to see that as an invite. You shoot from behind blue, I'll come find you. I'll hunt you down. That's the K0NFIG mantra. He's got Alexi with him as well, but Alexi... Oh! Oh my god, we changed perspective. It looks like Alexi's about to be blindsided, and instead, he just turns, wrecks the guy inside of Mini. K0NFIG catches the kill up in heaven, and then Magix, again, trying to recover this.
If they move too fast, this can get weird for them. He's finding a good spot to play. Oh, but now he's low.
And Alexi doesn't need to take that fight, because Brolin is meant to win it. There's a chance here for Siren. Wonderful. Patsy, they may be quiet, but Siren, he's at least put up some impact. We've got a vent player trying to pop up with the op, but bested by Headtrick. And just like that, we find Magic's 30 HP 1v2. A stellar performance out of Alexi B. 21 kills to his name. Consistent impact no matter his position, no matter the half. Head trick, op dominance over top of Wonderful. Brolin, impactful kills when they were needed. And then Resin Config can still piece this one together. A shocking result, I'd say. This one meant to be close, and instead, it's a blowout to the Ninjas.
I can understand not wanting to pick the team with a sub, but Spirit are coming off just 2 losses of the Real Major on this map. So we'll see, but so far the stats show NIP should be the ones who are more comfortable.
Right, I agree. And also that stand-in you're talking about, it's config. One of the reasons that Astralis were playing this map for once, and one of the players within that formula that played it incredibly well. I think you just kind of let config get crazy here on Mirage, and Spirit could have their hands full. Also, maybe Rez. You know, we look to Alexi, Head Trick, and Brolin when it came to Nuke, but Rez can very well unleash. Ooh. Nice clean one out of Patsy, so we are getting the return. However, Thomas, AK, Galil, Desert Eagle.
I think we saw Wonderful just playing behind smokes a little bit too much in that first game in terms of him trying to have impact. I felt a little bit of fear in his positioning.
Rez clamps down on Siren. Chopper's going to try to reposition through the top cubby. Smoke gives him wiggle room. He can fall down when he pleases. But all this time, Config kind of sniffing out this B site for any type of defense. He's going to hear no movement, no sign of life.
The only smoke actually is on Config, so mid could become unsafe, but the molly will buy them a short few seconds to get over into ladder room control. Perfect clear here from Rez. And I think Maui brought up that, you know, Hand Trick is not comparable to Monacy, I think, in terms of talent or anything that we've seen so far.
Wonderful, but looking to get into the action. He's already peeking top middle. Config sliding down beneath all this, and Alexi comes out with the A-split, but now Wonderful would have heard that, so he's honing in on Config. Nice quick scope in, but Alexi...
Ooh, when he gets out...
just blindsides Patsy like he never saw it coming.
And he says, have window. Does some damage. Oh my god! When it rains, it pours.
Oh, he lined that up. He did not.
Jesus Christ.
He did not.
It's an opt-down on Cat. Suddenly, Nip's attention turns directly to B. And it looks like Spirit are going to try to do something interesting here. No boost coming in. The flashes are here, and they are about to get mauled.
Config, one and done. Nice double. Siren had a chance at another one. At least he put up some kind of a defense here, but that UMP gets pushed instantly. And Alexi B has effectively forced Chopper away from the play. He can go and join Magix on the other forward up this catwalk, but they're just too late already. Brolin has taken it from them.
The second time they've done a fast mid play to get control of something. They're not execing off of this, but Brolin, he's got such a big advantage.
Okay, Patsy, not aware of it.
No, they did such a good job of guising that, and there were no eyes on mid throughout all of that. It's an important thing to remember.
Sure, Wonderful smoked off.
Brolin knew when he got in that spot, he can just chill.
Patsy dead already. Rez, ooh, saw the barrel. Siren gets the cap kill back. Player, oh my god. To be entirely honest, I didn't even see him get the jungle kill. So fast. I thought no way those shots would hit. Rez, double headshot entry out of the palace. For some time, I felt like Brolin had to be the carry alongside Rez.
This is a very scared defense right now. Uh-oh.
Turtled up. Chopper kills Rez. That's a good start. Patsy tag back site sees 3 players coming out of ramp, and that Molotov bounces back into their own faces. Not ideal. We could very well have Spirit's first round win, but NIP will still attempt to press outwards. It's Alexi and Head Trick versus 4, and all 4 for Spirit are very much here on this A site. Missed op shot, so Wonderful's down to 40. They're still trying to piece this together.
They're looking for Magix, yeah.
And they're finding him. Sure enough, they will peek out into that. And then Alexi clears out Siren. Wonderful returns the answer, but then peeks out wide, gives Alexi a chance. He fakes it the first time. Now he needs to plant. Did he? Oh, he doesn't believe that he had it.
Oh my god, he definitely
Alexi.
I think he even had it on the second try. No one to draw attention.
Chopper maybe tries to run over, but with the pace of this out of NIP, Siren's gonna back up into 2 players, just gets popped by Brolin, and at least Rez is caught in middle, but a missed jump.
We're not going for this.
Hopefully not.
Oh man. I can't believe they set up like that and they're still willing to go for the retake after no kills before the bomb went down.
K0NFIG headhunting here towards Cat. 2 players already skate by. Ooh, smoke right in front of them. Better be ready for the boost. Isn't.
Oh,
so, nicely
okay.
timed. And Team Spirit trying to manufacture this moment. The market peak is being watched, and Magix just kills Alexi. Brolin waiting for his chance, but I guess a collateral headshot of all things. Talk about a head trick. And then, as they try to leave, Wonderful takes a bit of damage. NIP locking in that B site.
Oh, both Cat players given space. There's still numbers here for Team Spirit, so they don't necessarily have to move. But it slowly gets a little bit more dangerous for them, coming down to 1 player. Now, Patsy, he did so well to get that first one. There's a clean second pickoff.
Trade does go back.
Still worth it, and time is an issue now.
Could all be on Brolin. Player down beneath the valve. Oh, busy with the nades, but head trick still picks up the kill.
Dies in CT.
Brolin gets the deep one. Magix is down beneath. 7 seconds on that clock, and he gets stopped. While bomb goes through. Last player's on the flank. Alexi, now he knows it. He's got the better gun, and he's got Siren locked behind bricks holding. When that smoke goes up, half of Alexi's cover does as well. But then Siren still doesn't know. Is he behind triple, default, ticket, deep CT? There are options here. And Alexi plays around the left side just as Siren turns, but he doubles it back. Gives it the answer that Siren and Spirit absolutely needed.
Ooh, that's a bit of a fluff spray from Alexi, isn't it? He had that full advantage. He found the perfect timing as soon as Siren started thinking about the rounds we're watching now. And Wonderful just hasn't been great in these rotator spots.
Deep apartments push.
Oh, they can't kill him.
And he's got support behind him. We got Chopper locked in. An additional CT here, luckily.
Oh my god, he's gonna die.
K0NFIG catches him with just the flames. Chopper can't escape. We've got double man advantage. They tried to get aggressive up into apps, but they met Rez and K0NFIG. And so that resistance out of NIP, you know, and we're talking about a Team Spirit that has barely gotten through these 2 rounds. Single player alive each time. All their money invested yet again. This would be a near clean route straight to double digits for NIP. Assuming they can burst past this connector player, take this A site. It's a sole defender and Wonderful. That's it.
Now their eyes set still on hitting the B site. That is the question. Bomb is now moving up Cat. There are chances here for Spirit. And Wonderful gets a kill.
That'll help. He also backs up. He's getting into B site fast enough. NIP walking into this. Wonderful. He's going to put up his second. Magic's off the backside. Now NIP realize the error of their ways. They have given away man advantage. But they've also fallen entirely silent, and that's got to make things weird for Spirit. Headtrick's not going to be thinking about Chopper right behind him, or rather Siren, and it works out perfectly. Spirit and Wonderful's rotation back around that market will free frag to Chopper, and he chooses not to shoot.
Oh my god, he got away with that.
Okay. Luckily for him, Headtrick still hands busy, but obviously NIP very aware that they are jumping into a stacked and prepared bomb site. A second player right there behind Firebox and Patsy.
He's gotta be careful.
Could have this locked in, and does. Roland goes down, bomb dropped, and we've got back-to-back convincing rounds from Spirit.
Okay, that one should have been too hard to lose.
Quick smoke top con. Magic's feeling the pressure of that utility and Wonderful. Gonna go ahead and snag the free one. Magix kills Brolin, down goes the Palace player, and this A-split is just crumbling beneath NIP. A little independent, each of these fights. Rez still yet to pull the trigger out from ramp. And now Wonderful is floating around on default, but everybody else for the NIP side has gone down.
Ooh.
All good for Spirit yet again. The CT side starting to find its legs. Oof. And Rez, sure enough, finding their heads. It's still far too much to ask of him. Does feel like Spirit's individuals coming back to in a more expected level, I'd say, compared to what we got on Nuke. Disrespects the fire, and all of a sudden there's 2 CTs on the other end. Here inside mid, just seal off the half, and now Chopper just stranded, but maybe he can fight his way out. Manages to get the assist on Alexi B. Rez activates from underpass. Roland not going to be able to escape, but luckily for them, Rez goes big. Couple of kills, and then already jumps up into the window. He could go compromise, market, ticket, even wrap jungle.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm surprised he actually went jungle side, but now that he's already taken that risk. Oh, and k0NFIG's out B. What's even happening right now? Bomb's going this direction. Wonderful, left alone to figure out where they'd like to plant, because it can be anywhere. He's going to choose the correct site. Does he get there in time? Get some crazy kill on someone jumping. A flash to cover here.
Safe plant. That did land. Half points. k0NFIG still sits 58. Going to use that smoke to close the distance. It's low HP on head trick. It's k0NFIG tagged somewhat. Wonderful, just getting pelted by utility. Frag grenades, Molotovs, flashbangs, and it all nets ninjas in 8 at the end of this T side. Strong start and a sprinkle of... Got multiple bodies coming out over towards that B site. Head trick tucked down. Players going over. Siren finds the headshot, but head trick, it's a double kill to at least keep that B site. Go down catwalk, now it's confirmed. Retake B site. We've got a kit on the back site. Oh, and Alexi actually gets the cat player right before k0NFIG comes around. Magix can't find anything.
Wonderful is all they've got.
Oh, Magix fast as hell. Incredibly clean onto the Brolin frag. And now we got pressure on the other 2 defenders. 40 seconds to that clock. Siren looking for something. Headtrick's just going to keep this one tucked. And between him and Rez, something wonderful could have gone down, but Patsy with a superb wallbang. And Rez triggered discipline. k0NFIG sets up that 3rd kill, so Rez is still thriving. And as he goes up, Rez dismantles the A play.
There's no one at the bottom of Cat. Alexi can only support with some utility. The flash will come in to release tension. And the beautiful play from k0NFIG and Alexi.
Again, little A1S highlight reel, fallback, and Rez catches Patsy on the underpass push. The buy from Team Spirit gets nothing.
Yeah, annihilated. That's such a wonderful tactic between Alexi and k0NFIG to... If Alexi stays alive and they don't smoke him out, I think they just sit and wait. They've got the high-low set up on Cat, but as soon as that changes and the window smoke comes down and they know Spirit are about to pounce, they are ready for that exact play. So reading perfectly into that style of mid-control that Spirit wanted to bring, showing their preparation.
Into connector. Of course, his teammate's not nearly in position just yet, so it's going to be quite some time before he can really pounce on a play. Magix will be left here with him, and the bomb's going to get escorted back around towards A ramp. So we're going to get the split coming out here from Spirit. They've got a smoke on Wonderful, but Magix killed by k0NFIG, didn't react to it. Patsy tries to take his place and gets naded down to 60 HP, fire on his feet, but Patsy's still able to answer back on Alexi. So that's something here to work with. A site could very well be compromised. Spirit.
They're all responding to Patsy right now. He eats his own flash.
Not ideal. But k0NFIG also blinded, fallen down. Double kill out of Patsy here in mid-control. So sure enough, even though Ninjas open up with the 5v4, it's been taken back.
I think they're thinking about, do they even want to go towards A? They saw that rotation out that direction. They know the CTs are looking for this play.
Rez gets burned out. Oh, turns and kills Patsy. That's
the kind of game he's having right now.
Something to work with. Wonderful, however, makes sure that the ticket kill goes the way of Spirit, and they have managed to work their way into this A site. Sees the player outside Palace. Headtrick's going to go for the 1v3 and gives himself a smoke to work around.
Oh my God.
Wonderful, tag down to 16.
It's your time, Headtrick.
Now he's playing it cautious. The pistol's out, confident that he hit him, ready to finish that one off. A little bit of a shadow play, and Headtrick trying to find the angle. Wonderful, nice move. Gets back towards triple, and then will stuff him point blank. So sure enough, Spirit underpass. With it, Chopper tries to serve up a distraction, but Brolin, nice kill.
Oh, that's such beautiful cover. Just as the underpass timing comes to fruition. And now the CT's reroute.
Look how fast, though. Team Spirit, they just fly out ramp. 2 players onto Tetris. Feels like while they've got NIP scrambling for mid-control, Team Spirit feel like they've got a crack in the armor, and sure enough, it did look good, but it also just gets clawed right back. Magic's locked in outside of connector. Bomb on the ground in a 2v4 is not ideal. You know all of the economies on the line here for Spirit. We are talking about an NIP who will be mere rounds away from the Katowice group stage. And they're going to try to boil down the time, but very patient is Brolin. And Chopper getting closer.
No utility to get this plant off so much from the CT side. At 20 seconds, time is on their side as well.
So few tools to work with that they just go into the dry peak. Magix now has to reveal himself, and he gets dinked down to 1. That AUG for 99 damage turns Magix away from the play. Window player drops in to just make sure it all goes ninjas. Op shot goes.
He ducks right under that op shot.
Goes over him.
And they can't punish it.
Oh. Chopper walking through. Here's that movement. Marketplace player.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, Chopper's got options. He's going to gun down k0NFIG.
It's pretty, I would say, easy to trade in this spot, but he can delay for a long time. Oh, okay, they kill him fast. Yeah. That's such a brave move from Brolin, actually.
Every player was coming at him.
You got to appreciate that.
Murder hole, ticket, all 3 of the remaining ninjas go for that kill. They wanted it then and there, and understandably, Chopper trying to serve up a distraction so that these other 3 Ts could just try to somehow slip out onto this A site, but no matter where they go or what they try, it is Team Spirit to get trounced by the ninjas in pajamas. And the ninjas didn't look all that convincing coming into the day versus MIBR. One of the shakier opening best of ones. They had to claw it back in the last few rounds. And versus Team Spirit, back-to-back major top 4 finalists throughout 2022. And they will start the play-in with a best-of-3 loss versus Ninjas in Pajamas. Wow. A team playing with a stand-in, but a team where the roles all make sense and the individual levels today looked great.
You got to appreciate them, man.